Welcome back
to Code Vein.
to Code Vein.
So I noticed that's a very new thing. So I was talking to you about this on the side where I was watching the old Valkyria Chronicles footage back last night.
Yeah.
And episodes don't have a roll to begin.
They just kind of start.
Which I was okay with. It's a fun formula.
Like, now kith.
Yeah.
Smush heads together.
Everybody knows what time it is.
What time it is? What time is it?
What time it is. Time is for a...
Well, the time is currently 3:25
That's
PM.
also true. For vestige restoration.
Yeah, we should really catch back up on those because, well...
People want to see them.
I keep saying we'll do some, and then we never actually do.
Well, it's the combination of you want to hurry up and get them out of the way. I want to make sure that they get addressed, and then we both get the anxiety of what if people get bored.
That's fair. So you just heard Naomi.
I didn't mean to drag you both into all of this.
Oh, Davis.
Stop apologizing. The queen is gone now, so we can continue surveying the depths. All we have to do is keep our eyes peeled and avoid letting our guards down.
Yeah, but we've been looking practically everywhere, and there's just no trace of her. At this point, she might even be...
Don't. We don't want to...
We don't want to jinx it. It's all good stuff.
Don't jinx it.
I contacted someone at the shelter, but no one there matched the description.
Thank you for trying. Still, I wonder if maybe it's time for me to give up and move on.
Listen, Davis. If that's what you've decided, if you really want to move on, then I'd be happy to come along with you.
Here's a question.
Naomi, I'm not sure I can.
If we'd like one day, I'd be perfectly happy smush cutting all of these into single cuts.
And then just dropping them into
the channel. Let us know in the comments if that would be appreciated.
It would alleviate our stress on trying to figure out how to keep these included.
Mm-hmm.
We've had a few reports of a revenant sneaking off with blood beads, so I have to investigate that.
Watch your back out there, all right? People will do anything if they're thirsty enough.
Ain't that the fucking truth?
I'm making a face at you like, haha.
Haha, very on the nose, guys.
I will. Take care.
Got caught up on this anchor.
So getting a little bit of insight into Davis's backstory.
Mm-hmm.
He's looking for somebody.
He's looking for someone.
It seems like everybody's looking for someone.
Everyone's looking for something. Davis's memories.
Achievement
Unlocked.
Should we do 2 of these at a time or just one?
We should do one more.
Okay.
I think one more couldn't hurt.
Nah.
That was one of my memories, wasn't it? Where did you find it?
Hiding.
The depths, huh? Hard to believe it was all the way down there. I guess these things really are in the last place you think to look.
True story.
You ever watch Mitch Hedberg's comedy?
No.
Oh, it's
Should
so
I?
It's so you.
Okay. Throw me a link later.
My name isn't even Davis, or at least I don't think it is. They just started calling me that when I became a revenant. The only thing I had in my possession was a single photograph of a woman. But no matter how much or how hard I thought about it, I just couldn't remember who she was.
Davis is a Nickelback song.
Damn. Look at this photograph.
I appreciate any help you can provide. Thank you. I had been so focused on trying to find my fiancée that I didn't see what was right in front of me the entire time.
Yeah, Davis, what was in front of you the right time?
The 3 of us had been together since Operation Queenslayer. Honestly, you just don't find friends like that every day.
With friends like these.
I remember a pomegranate.
A pomegranate?
Yeah, the back of your head.
What?
We've done this before. I'm not doing it again.
Okay.
A Honey Crisp.
A Honey Crisp?
The apple, the back of the head, your character's head. We've had this.
Yeah.
We've done this joke like 3 times.
All right, Naomi.
That's not Naomi. That's
Io. Jinx.
Oh no! I already bought you lunch.
That's fair. We should probably get...
Probably should.
Probably should get that last Darkseeker vestige out of the way. Because it's pretty useful.
Did you see that they killed off Mr. Peanut? The Planters brand mascot? And they replaced it with Baby Nut, and it looks terrible, and everyone's...
Baby Nut? That sounds horrible.
It sounds real bad.
Perfectly useless. You're expected to pull your own weight in this squad.
You'd be easy to replace.
Well, that was a short one. I can't get over... Oh!
Thought I was going to fall off the bus.
Just for a second.
You've got the raw ability. The rest depends on whether or not you have the guts.
Because we picked up this vestige core way back in like
Long
the
time
second
ago.
zone.
That was a cool one.
That was cool. And it chugged along for a second.
It was a tough one.
No. Please. Wait.
Hey, look, it's Jack.
Don't take my home away from me.
Jack Hoffman.
Yeah, fuck you too.
It wasn't supposed to be like this.
Alright, this is one of the cooler ones I've seen.
Yeah.
Like, where do I go? Oh, okay.
It's really being elaborate for you. Well,
Who dissed?
I don't think
New
I've seen,
phone, who dissed?
I don't think I've seen this one. Holy shit, look around you.
Whoa, fuck.
Oh my god, I didn't see that before. Holy shit, that was so cool. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
You know,
Where am I?
I guess you're fine. Have I not seen this one before?
I don't think I don't know.
Regardless, that was very cool.
That was cool. Where am I going?
Well, it's a stairway going into a bright light, so you got like one option.
I got Stairway to Heaven.
Yeah,
of
that's
course.
right. You're going to talk to the frog because you're tripping out on those mushrooms or whatever. Yeah, that's right. I made it into a Cowboy Bebop reference.
And I love it.
You got like the stink face, like, yeah.
I was like, yeah, you did. You just went there.
Oh, man.
Good shit.
I desperately want it. Wait, why was it like that time? Normally you just kind of come back, don't you? And there's not really like a fade in like that. Maybe
I don't know.
Maybe I'm imagining things. For 1 second, I saw Jack and my brain didn't register. I was like, who the fuck
Who
was
the
that
fuck
guy?
is that guy? Who's this fuckwit?
Oh,
All right, let's go back to where it all began.
Crypt Spire.
In the Crypt Spire.
Place is such a fuck.
Maybe I should switch out to Louis.
Up to you.
I probably should.
You've been really enjoying Eva, but as was displayed, it's resulting in some stuff.
Oh boy.
I went back and watched that footage, and I felt really bad for you, but like, because we talked about it after the episode ended. Do you want to go into that?
I feel great.
Well, after the episode ended, you were like, I feel great, but I'm also very legitimately pissed off, which is why that episode ends so abruptly. Not to throw you under the bus or anything.
Oh man, that was some... Game was sipping some haterade.
Because you were like, I'm proper tilted, I gotta stop. And I was
gotta
like,
stop while I'm ahead.
She's like, fair enough. Know your emotional limitations. Be like, I can't do this one.
I can't do this one.
It's too
I'll
much.
switch up to Jack. I haven't played around with Jack before.
I don't think I have either.
All right, gonna cruise for that bruising.
One of Mito's toadies. Knock him out.
Okay.
All else fails.
So I was talking to you, oh fuck. I was talking to you before we started recording about how I saw a movie.
Which movie was that?
As much as I wanted it to be the Sonic movie, it was not because I keep putting off watching
Did you see that pimp slap?
That was a good little thing you had. Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Pickup item.
We'll have to make good use of it.
Titanium.
I saw The Color Out of Space with Nick Cage.
With Nick Cage. Tell me more.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It is a totally fine film.
Okay.
I was expecting it to be like a D-tier, barely functional, like, piece of shit because it has two elements of bad movie where it's an adaptation of an H.P. Lovecraft book, and also it's got Nick Cage as one of the leading roles. It's a good movie.
Fair.
Top to bottom, it's just a good movie.
I can work with that.
The pacing is good, the imagery is well represented, the themes carried over from the book are totally fine. There's a lot of adaptation stuff that's been changed and altered and added and taken away to make it more like...
Oh, that's backtracking.
Yeah, to make it more adaptable and more like presentable for a viewing audience rather than a book.
Right.
Don't get too far ahead.
It's fine. I have nothing bad to say about the movie other than in 2 points the CG looks kind of bad and I don't care. because bad CG in like 2 scenes is not that big of a deal. I'm willing to overlook spotty CG in 1 or 2 scenes of a movie.
Unless it's cats.
Well, yeah. Well, that's the whole movie, though. That's not the same.
Get fucked.
And now you're dead. Nope, still alive. Oh, watch out.
We're good.
Oh, no, it's Jack. I saw attacks flying in from the door frame, and I got real nervous.
I would be nervous, too. Oh, yeah, this room.
What was I watching? I was going to tell you. I was watching an anime. I started watching Kabanari the Iron Fortress again.
Oh, yeah?
I'm like halfway through it, where the brother just got introduced, and I'm like, oh, fuck. Oh.
And he goes down.
I thought you were going to fly off a cliff and die. I was like, no.
Me too.
Because you started to slide down the stairs. I was like, how far are you going to go? That was cool looking. Everything about it. Uh-oh.
We're good.
Are you?
Yep.
Yeah, you're fine. Oh, that's the returning with the missile. There you go. God, that's so effective.
Crude, but effective.
I don't know. As
Fishing for backstabs.
I guess so. As Avatar Legend of Korra has displayed to us, channeling lightning can be done very, very efficiently.
Very efficiently, even.
And I used Korra as a reference because by that point, multiple people knew how to do it, and it was kind of normal.
Yep. Kind of the operating norm.
Also,
right,
somebody found a
moving on
screenshot
up.
of adult Toph from Legend of Korra,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just like, she grew up and looks really good. Also, this frame has her with 6 fingers, and it's really distracting, and I was like, oh, because they pointed it out, and I couldn't unsee it, and I was like, fuck.
You cannot unsee.
Be careful climbing.
Be careful climbing. Runneth up, bitch. Thou doth not want
This
those
is where you get the
hands.
missile
That's
thing.
where I got the missile from.
Yeah.
Out of my way, Jack.
I just had another one of those moments where I looked at the thing and was like, something's broken, and then I looked and everything's fine.
Everything is super secretly fine.
I beat Death Stranding over the weekend.
How is that shit show?
Yeah, I talked to you about this in the car. Boy, did I get frustrated at the end of that game.
I'd be frustrated about that game.
Based on what I told you.
Yep.
Because like, oh fuck.
It was frustrating to listen to.
Oh, it's so like, because there's so much cool stuff in
There's
it.
so much. It just felt like they had squandered a lot of potential.
It's so squandered. That's more depressing to me than when something's just bad, is when it's got great potential and it's just done badly.
And it just eats the biggest of dicks.
As opposed to when something's just like a soulless piece of shit, you know?
Yup. All right.
The best example I can think of is Matrix 1 and Matrix 2, where
Oh.
something's got great, incredible potential and is well realized, and then the next one is just, they wanted money. That's probably not true. It was probably just a bad movie for other reasons, but that's the only example that I can, like, come to mind of, like,
Hey, look, that's where I died last time.
a sharp drop-off in quality. And also, yeah.
Oh, man.
Did that fucking hit the wall?
No, just didn't get close enough.
Oh.
Perfect.
I don't want a backseat, but please heal.
Oh, like that?
It's so good.
That's the backstab I was fishing for.
Big stabs. Did you watch any Kabanari the Iron Fortress?
I did. I actually completed the series.
Does it maintain its shit, or does it get really bad later?
It's yes and no.
Because it's not that amazing of a show, like, on its own. It's just an Attack on Titan clone, basically,
More or less.
which is fine.
Which is fine. It maintains its rigidity. Can you expound more upon what you mean? I'm not sure I follow completely.
The show has a potentially interesting world and some fairly good characters.
Yeah.
The problem is it feels like the scope is limited and like the writing is hanging by a thread, and at some point someone's gonna make like a weird choice in like the writing department, and the whole show is just gonna start to fall apart.
It keeps its shit pretty well together.
Okay. That was my big
It's
concern.
just a little jarring for every now and again, that's all.
Because I know every once in a while shows come out like Darling in the Franxx.
Yeah.
That came out and everyone was like, holy shit. And then like episode like 17 or whatever, everyone was like, this show is awful. Oh, hey.
Hey, look.
I don't recognize that voice at all. Except I do.
Except I secretly do. Hey, look, a ladder.
Oh, hi.
Oh, hi, Mark. What's down the ladder? Oh, it looks like a shortcut.
I'm pretty sure you've been this way.
Yep, that's a shortcut.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
I'm surprised it's still.
Bye, Jack.
Bye. Oh, God. Oh, that's one of the only things that, like, really gets me. Have you seen those clips of people who have, like, their kids on kid leashes or they've got dogs and they get in an elevator and the thing on the other side's not in the elevator with them?
Oh, dear.
It's so scary. I hate it.
Right. Which way is... That's the way, so we should go not the way first.
Also, did you see that video? It was of the dude who was talking about... It was a guy at a protest outside of a hospital in, like, Afghanistan or Iraq or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't remember specifically. And he's yelling at a reporter and at a doctor about how shitty the healthcare system is. And while he's yelling about how bad the healthcare system is, he has a heart attack and dies on camera.
Oh, fuck.
It's so bad. It's like a minute
sounds
long.
terrible,
At like
dude.
40 seconds, he goes short of breath, grabs the guy in front of him, and then just collapses. And they're like, oh, fuck.
Something, Death Note references.
Yeah, maybe. It was Kira all along. A great example of a show that, despite everyone constantly thinking it was going to shit the bed and be awful, maintained a certain level of quality despite the fact that it super felt like it shouldn't have, was Gate.
Yeah.
With that show, everyone was saying every episode, I expect this show to shit the bed, and every episode it doesn't. And it's really confusing.
Ow, fuck you.
It went through Jack's body to hit you.
You know what? You get backstabbed.
So every once in a while, and I'm saying this because I literally just did it like 2 days ago, I just pull up that episode from that episode of Gate where the SDF comes and they're talking to the king and the princess is there, and the fucking smarmy jackass prince that's like the minor villain of the show is like, well, I've got this slave from Japan, what are you gonna do about it? And they just go, excuse me? And they fucking just mow down all of his dudes and leave him in a quivering heap. And they're like, that's not okay. And the tiny little Japanese lady just fucking rocks his shit and beats him till his face is a different shape.
Ouch.
Jack. There you go. Like, that's my favorite clip from that show, bar none. Oh.
Oh.
Samurai gunman him. Yeah. Arcade Wolf Key.
A key.
Samurai gun.
You know how we said we'll need this for later?
Yeah.
We'll actually need this for now.
Hey! I think I did the exact same thing when I was in here. Go 5 feet, use key. Use Foot Day Night Munball.
Foot Day Night Munball?
I fucking love that.
We're running into more of them now. The queen's gotta be close.
Camera hitbox porn.
What is your opinion of characters who are basically the chosen one, but because of one, like, minor flaw, they just completely don't, like, can't nail it down?
Can you run me through that once more?
I can't think of any. I guess there aren't any examples, but what do you think of that, like, the idea of that archetype? Like, the best one that comes to mind, without spoiling a show or anything, is literally in this. There are 2 of them. Jack and Murasame both could easily be their own main characters and do the game.
Fuck. Yeah, they could.
But they have one specific thing that they can't do, or that they have a character flaw that doesn't allow them to be the main character. For Jack, it's the fact that he's a huge prick and doesn't have your blood power, but Murasame was clearly a character super competent and totally able. And like because of, I think it's like anxiety or something like that, is the only reason that she
Where'd he go? Where'd he go?
Jack killed him.
Oh.
We did it.
We did it. No, Jack, you did it. It's that whole scene from the internet. Like, you're breathtaking. No, you're breathtaking.
That scene from the internet.
That internet.
You see the picture, people. Okay, so you're familiar with that Keanu Reeves thing, obviously. Yeah. And therein, the memes that came after where people got pictures of him and then shrank them way down and they're really little. And it was a picture of Keanu and it says men that are 5'11" and then or men who are 6 foot. And then it was a picture of tiny little like dwarf Keanu and it's men who are 5'9". And it's like, oh no.
I'm not sure how to feel about that.
Yeah. Do you feel like Wolverine?
I feel like Wolverine. Superhero who's 5'3".
Oh man, I never get tired of telling people that because nobody believes it right away. Or they're like, holy shit, is that true? And I'm like, dude, of course.
Of course it's true.
You know me, I don't lie.
Liar.
Unless it's to Franz.
You lie like a cheap rug.
I lie very expensively.
Expensively or expressively?
Yes. I am exceptionally good at lying. What I don't like is doing it.
Unless it's to Franz.
Unless it's to Franz. I do it all the time. I hear another vestige.
I hear another vestige.
It's in the big tube. Or it isn't. Fuck.
You sit corrected,
nope, there it is.
sir.
It's in that box.
Who put this dick in a box?
Put the dick in the box.
Dick in a box. You know what we didn't do?
Check the other side.
Check the other side.
Nothing. Just loops.
Nothing. Nobody tells me nothing.
Sometimes I just pet the cat so that I'm not punching someone in the throat.
So I don't punch you in the throat.
That fucking shirt's so good.
Real good.
List of things I wish I could have bought for my girlfriend.
Because we both know she probably said that to you before.
Not to me, no.
Hey, look, a missile.
But knowing her, she absolutely would have said it to someone.
Right. And I'm willing to bet you tubes usually equal loot, which they don't in this iteration. And that looks like a boss room. So we're gonna hang out here. Don't forget to do the thing, win the points, and we will see you next time for another exciting episode of Code Vein.